On this video, we're going to get stuck back into Mike's engine for his 323. Now this is a Renesis bridgeport. We've got a whole lot of parts here. We need to go through those and see what we're still missing. One of the rotors is a bit tight on the seal, so we need to sort that out. And I'm going to start this up, make sure everything's good for T-Boy next week. All right. So it has been a while since I've worked on this. It's been over a week, but really liking how it's cleaned up. Yeah, it just looks a little bit better. So I need to start this, make sure this thing is working, make sure everything's cricket, and then cover it up. And yeah, as I said before, get it ready for T-Boy next week. Now with that, I believe there's a whole lot of people coming down from Auckland who are meeting Charlie and Billy up at the Bombays at the Waitomo gas station there next week. And I will be heading off from Tauriko. I'm pretty sure there's people meeting up down there. What time, I'm not a hundy on that, but that should be good. So really looking forward to that, but just want to make sure this thing's all good before we look at that engine and those bits there. So I did just fire it up. I didn't record it, but it did have a slow leak from up in there. Just didn't do the hose clamp up, but we'll run it again, bring it up to temperature, see if that's all cricket, and then we'll cover it up. That'll be good till next week. The battery in this thing is just a little bit flat, but it's not too bad. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll give it a cover up now, then I'm going to dig that box out over there and start working through all these engine parts and see what's still missing. I don't know if I mentioned before, I do need to muck around one of those rotors, just pinching on the seal, so we'll give that a clear out and go from there. So if you're new to my videos, this is the engine here. It's been on and off for quite a long time. We have half bridged it, so front and rear iron have the bridgeport in them, and the center has just been extended. So this engine here is going into 323. This is a Renesis engine, as you can tell by the lack of good exhaust ports. But what we've done is 12A front cover. This will be running a distributor, and I've already done the modifications to the sump. So this part that way is RX8, that there is 12A, and I've just gone and fabbed that up, so that's all good. So the story of this engine is we had a few bits and pieces that he had, but the housings were toast. A few other bits were missing, so me and the owner went halves in the engine in pieces. Well, we got some pretty mint housings, we got some pretty mint rotors, except for one's just pinching a little bit, and we got the front cover with it too. So it ended up being quite a good deal. But as time's gone on, it's just money to rebuild it. They're actually quite expensive to replace all the missing bits. I do have quite a few bits here now to rebuild it, but I'm pretty sure we still need to replace apex seals, apex seal springs, and I'm going to need oil seals and the casings for them. But everything else I've got corner seals, got bearings and all the rest. But I'll dig this out and we'll go through it. But yeah, there's quite a lot in here, but still just little bits and pieces to go. So just going through these bits in here now, I do actually have oil rings, but I'm not going to risk using these. We'll just replace them. These came with that engine I was saying that was all torn down, as well as all old water seals and rubbish. I'm not going to use that. I do have a full new kit of water seals, but just no oil control rings. But we'll sort that out. What have we got? Yeah, new bearings and just seals and everything. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at this rotor here. I think it is just down here. It's just punched out a little bit, and this old apex seal there, it's just a little bit tight to get in there. So I'll clearance that out now. Make sure that this groove here for the corner seal is all good as well, and we'll take that cross off. Right, so all cleaned up, all fired out now. The apex seal actually travels through this groove real well now. It's there's nothing stopping it at all. The only next issue I have is down in here. I just need to give all these a little bit of a light sand. There's just a bit of smeg in there and whatnot, so it's just a little bit tight on these. But in saying that, these do need to have a thorough clean down, and then we'll be ready for reassembly. So what I was saying before is I do have the scraper bars, I think they're called, scraper rings. They go on this outside edge here. I just don't have the oil control rings or the things that go around. So I had the springs, just not the O-rings. Also the rest of the block, I think we're all right. I think everything's there. If not in there, it's all brand new in there. So moving forward from that, this cog here. So this is the factory one off the RX-8. You can actually notice which way that's spinning, which way that groove's cutting it. And this one here, this is a new one I got for it. Oh, you doors. The cuts are actually the different ways. The reason for that is this controls the oil pump on the RX-8 engine. It doesn't control the trigger wheel, but on an older engine with a front cover where we need a distributor, the distributor actually drives off this cog. If we were to use the RX-8 one, the distributor will spin the wrong way. So it needs to be swapped out for this one. The oil metering pump won't be a part of this engine. We just have to pre-mix it, which is fine. Moving on from there, I do need to make an intake manifold somehow. Now that's going to be for an IDA, I hope, or even could be a Nicky. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. We haven't got that far, but failing that, we should be pretty good to go. Oh, water pump. I believe you can run a series 4 or 5 aluminium water pump on these. Otherwise, it might have to go what I've done on my RX-8 with the Craig Davis pump. Craig Davis, which either or. With the Franklin adapter plate on the front of this. But besides that, it's pretty good. So got all the oil pump in here, counterweights in there, there's torrent bearings over there, flywheel, torrent bearings are here, that's all there. These I might replace. No, I think we're pretty good to go. So apex seals, springs, oil control rings. And I did forget one thing. Underneath here, it goes in that hole there. I need one of those. But besides that, I think once we have that, I'll give this a full clean down and it's time for reassembly. So probably gonna leave the video there. Don't forget about the T-Poi cruise next week. That's going to be sick. That's on Saturday the 27th. Myself, I'll be leaving from Tauriko. Probably meet up there at 11:30. I'm not 100% sure of the times everyone's going there, but it's all over social media, so you can just search it up there. This car here, I'm still plugging away at it. Got an ECU coming for it shortly. I've managed to sort the oil filler there, so that's got a Franklin one on there, so that's all sweet. Everything else on it's pretty good. I will plan to have it ready for reunion next year. Hopefully I'll have it running long before then, but at reunion it should be going hard. This here has been entered into Club Fest now, so that's going to be cool as well. And that's about me. So yeah, T-Poi, and keep an eye out for the video when we're reassembling this. Hopefully it's not too far away. Anyway, cheers. There it is. Check that thing out. Sweet. Getting closer and closer, but still so far away.